Last week marked the halfway mark of the 2018 legislative session. What that means we've begun the budgeting process. Both the House and the Senate passed their respective budgets last week, setting them up for the budget conferencing. Budget conferencing is when members from both the House and the Senate come together to resolve the differences between their two respective budgets. We expect this to begin in about a week or two. In the interim, FASA is advocating for one of our major priorities, increased spending in safe schools. The Senate included $13 million additional dollars for safe schools. We're using this time to encourage the House to join the Senate in their increase in safe schools funding to help make all of our schools safer than ever. We are also working on major policy legislation. The biggest piece of education legislation by far is House Bill 7055. This bill contains many education policies, everything from the creation of the Hope Scholarship Program, to school accountability language, to the creation of a reading scholarship program, among many other things. We thought this would be the biggest bill that we see this session, but we got news this week that Senate Appropriations Chairman Rob Bradley indicated the Senate will not accept this type of a bill. His opposition to this bill is not the policies that are contained within the bill, but rather the procedures that such a bill has to go through in order for passage. Therefore, we expect the separate policies within this bill to move along as separate bills, and we'll see them one at a time. We'll continue to follow this and give you updates as we watch these pieces of legislation move through the process. Next week, committee weeks will continue and the House and Senate will continue to meet on the floor. Please follow us on The Advocate, follow us on Twitter at SchoolLeadersFL. That's everything that happened in week 5, and we'll see you next week.